Missed Friday's show? Here's the recap, presented by Honda.
Greg Anthony, would you agree with the assessment that the game was stolen by the Warriors last night?
Absolutely. That's a game that ultimately will probably cost them this series. I really believe that Portland will probably hand it to Golden State in the game in this series. But it's those 50-50 games, especially on the road where you were the better team and you lose. Those are hard to make up, especially when you think that potentially Kevin Durant is looming and he will at some point maybe make an appearance in this series. You've got to take advantage of those opportunities, and quite frankly, Portland did not. They just kind of caved down the stretch, did not execute well, and conversely, that the world champs did.
Kevin Millar here on MLB Network on the Rich Eisen Show. When you arrived in Boston, is that the famed Jack and Coke as well that was awaiting for you upon your arrival?
So I got in about 12:09, a.m. late night, and I walked in the room, and it says, "Hello, Mr. Kevin Millar." And there was 2 Coca-Cola bottles, by the way. Who doesn't love drinking Coke out of that 8-ounce bottle? And a little thing, a flasky of Jack Daniels. And I'm like, it'll never go away. That's why I love me some Boston. A couple shots and a sweep of the Yankees, 4 straight. You're forever loved here with Jack Daniels.
Draymond, he does everything, Greg. I'd love for you to put your expertise to that.
Draymond Green is a Hall of Famer. He reminds me of a John Havlicek type. He's a type of player. He just does whatever you need him to do. He's their emotional leader. And the other thing about him, he makes winning plays. And that becomes invaluable when you've got great players. Like, if you take Draymond off this team, in a lot of ways, Golden State's Portland. That's really what they become. They become a team with a great backcourt. They can probably win a series or 2, possibly, but they're no way near contending for a world championship.
Well, let's get to the Preakness right here. Hank the Hammer Goldberg on the Rich Eisen Show. Who do you like a lot in this Preakness?
I like Bourbon War. I talked to his trainer, Mark Hennig, yesterday. This is a horse that ran in the Fountain of Youth, and he was second. He's a closer, and he was running on a speed-favoring track, and he ran 4th in the Florida Derby. He was just beaten out of the 3rd spot by Code of Honor, who ran a big race in the Kentucky Derby. But if this horse had gotten a little bit of a better started his move a little earlier, he would have beaten Code of Honor on a speed-favoring track. He's training great right now, and he's as good as any of the horses that ran in the Derby. I like him so much. I never bet horses to win. I'm betting this horse to win.
For more Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Rich Eisen Show app.